What's up, everyone? This here's that dirt hole set that we caught that coyote in yesterday. Actually, today is now November 4th. Yesterday was actually November 3rd. And you can see trap set off and something dug our backing straight out. They tried to work this hole from the back side. I do have some deer tracks over here. I don't know if that's what set it off, but I have no idea why a deer would dig this backing out. So, I mean, again, I can only assume that it was her boyfriend that was a female yesterday. So I can only assume that this was her boyfriend. I do have another setup above that it looks like I missed a red. Just by the tracks, I could tell it was a red. And I'll show you that. That's another dirt hole. And he didn't set the trap off or anything, had no idea it was there. So I'm gonna re-lure that set and put a little bit of fox pea on there, and hopefully we can get him tonight. So I just wanted to point that out though. All that smell of that coyote, and there was some fresh poop back there, and I didn't know if it was from the one we caught or if she had a boyfriend with her. And I can only assume that she had a boyfriend with her, and her boyfriend came back looking for her, wondering where she is. So, and when he got here, he wanted to sniff that hole, and he knew something's up on that side. So what I'll do is, I like to follow the 3 strikes you're out rule. So if he does this 2 more times, what I'll do is I'll come on the back side here, put my backing up just like it's normal. I'll come on the back side and then put a trap there. So that way if he comes in to work the set again from the back side, I'll get him. And then he could set that trap off, and you know, then we know we got him, and he's gonna take a dirt nap. So right here, folks, as you can see, I got a track here, and a track here. This trap is more likely froze down. And you can see my pan right there. So that's the luck of the draw. Single dirt hole. Now this hole here is much bigger, and the reason this hole's bigger is I'm on a corner of this road, so I wanted some eye appeal, and I will I'll show you, you know, from a distance what's going on. I just wanted to show you 3 tracks. So he worked this set. Looked like a red fox by the track, by the size of the track and everything. But I'll get this trap covered back up and get another low spot in the pan. It might be a little too close, but what I'll do is I will sift some dirt over it. I'll leave it here, you know, and if I miss another one again, I'll move it back. But I should be close enough to where I'll get him. But he was definitely here, definitely was committed to the hole. So right here's that dirt hole where we missed that red fox, and I'm going to show you why I have that hole so big. And if you remember this location, we're up on top. So, and I mentioned that draw down in here, it gets really wet and really freezes up. So we have road 1, road 2, and road 3. So if we come back, these gas workers are working this road. So I put that set off of the road, so I needed eye appeal. I wanted eye appeal for these foxes, these canines, whatever's coming by, to see that and say, hey, what is it? And especially what if the wind's blowing across the soybean there, down into the draw, and he's running this road. So now I have 2 things working for me. And again, this is just my opinion. This is my thought process behind it. That's why I do that. When I have to set off the travel route a little bit, I make a bigger hole, you know, add some eye appeal to the set. And that's also why I did not blend this set in. I did not blend it into the grass, because they're going to be running, you know, along this edge, or come back here, run along this edge, and boom. He sees that dug up dirt. Ooh, what is it? Smells some fox pea if the wind's blowing the opposite direction. Ooh, what's that? Maybe a little meal in that hole. Boom, you get him. But unfortunately for us, we didn't get him. We missed him. So maybe tomorrow. All right, folks, today is Saturday, November 6th. We had us a non-target catch. Use your imagination, and I'm sure you can figure it out. So this was that double dirt hole that we made, I believe 2 videos ago. The tutorial I made on making a double dirt hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and remake this set, and that's our remake. And it has been getting cold here, so I went to the hardware store and I bought some antifreeze. It's not actually salt. It's I wanted to try something different, and it's pretty much just like a calcium chloride that it says it won't harm animals' paws. So I wanted to get that, being that, you know, it's not a salt. That way I don't attract the deer. We're down at that set where we caught that coyote. And I want to point out that we are now at, you know, attempt number 2 for this animal scratching at the backing. So this stick, I actually had it laying more like this, but you can see this backing is all dug out over here to the side. So we have another animal here. So what I'm going to do one more time, and we know that this animal's coming in from this back side. The first time it was here, now we're on this right side. So, and I didn't explain why I do the 3 strikes you're out. The reason I like to do 3 strikes you're out is because I don't know if there's an individual down here messing with my traps, setting them off, yada, yada, yada. So what I like to do is wait and see, make sure an animal's definitely interested before I come put 2 traps in. I'd rather have 1 trap stolen than 2. So that's why I wait. So I do have some tracks in the set. I can't make them out in that sifted dirt. So all I'm gonna do is brush them out and see, they're just on the edge. I shouldn't even say they're in the set. But I'm gonna get this backing fixed up here, and hopefully we can connect with this guy tomorrow, or tonight rather. So I am not gonna re-lure this set or put more urine in there. All right, folks. This right here, we're at the double dirt hole set that we remade yesterday. Today, I believe, is the 6th or the 7th. I don't know. The days are starting to run together here on the dates. But regardless, we just remade this from a Nard target catch yesterday. All right, folks, set is remade, possum's taken care of. So you can see double dirt hole. This hole here, we have our number 1 homemade lure. This hole right here, we have our number 3. So we have a couple more traps to check. Let's see what we got. I just want to show you real quick in conjunction of where I'm at from where I caught that coyote. So right there is where we caught that coyote the other day. Come down the road and boom, there's the double dirt hole. So we're not far at all from each other. I just wanted to give you that. I know in that first location video, I didn't pinpoint that. I pinpointed the point that, you know, this point of woods that we're on, but I just wanted to let you guys know in conjunction where we're at and how far we are and what we have going on. Well, holy cripes, folks, it must be the day of the possums. So I don't believe I've showed this set here before. All this is a single dirt hole, and those rocks, I had them piled up over top of the dirt hole to kind of make it look like a mouse lived in there, a little mouse hole, something like that. So I'm gonna get this guy here taken care of. I'm gonna remake this set, and I'll show you the finished remake. And again, I'm just gonna show you guys where I'm at in conjunction. I don't think I've ever showed this set. So right here's the possum. I'm gonna pan over, and then right up here's that corner of that road where we missed the fox, I wanna say 2 days ago. So, and this, honest to God, is the only place I could get a set in. You could see that high grass there. I didn't want to set in that high grass. I didn't want these canines to feel pressured, you know, having to go inside of there. So this is it, and you can see the road. I can't put a set in the road. It's so darn rocky. So I'll get this guy taken care of. I'll get the set remade, and I'll show you what she looks like at the end. All right, folks, so I got that set remade, and you can see right there is our hole in that pile of rocks. What I'm going to do is back up out onto the road, and you can see how that'll bring eye appeal from an animal walking up or down this road. I mean, they come by, they see that pile of rocks, and if they want to investigate that, they get up there, smell our lure, smell our urine, and hopefully by that time we already have them. So, but that's why I did what I did, because I have to set off of the road here, you know, pretty good, because you can see them number 3, number 4s, they're no fun to dig in, and you're definitely not going to bed a trap in that limestone there. So that's what I got. And then again, right up in here is that other dirt hole, catching any animals round in that corner. So if you guys remember this double dirt hole, the last catch we had in here was a possum. And remember, a lot of folks are saying, you know, once you catch a possum, that set won't work for you anymore. I am not a firm believer of that. Well, and right here should prove me right. Right there is our coyote track. I missed him. Trap pan is right there. And his toes were just barely missing it. So that's the luck of the draw, folks. But regardless, he was here. He was interested, again, in our homemade lure. So all I'm going to do here is clean his track out and put a little bit more urine back in there, and hopefully he comes back. I'm out in this field where we caught that coyote. It's been really, really quiet these past few days for me. Heck, the one day I think it was like 67 degrees. Last night was just windier than all hell. So I really don't expect anything. I didn't expect anything today, as windy as it was. So, but this concludes our video for this week. I know not much action, but nothing I can really do about that. So, excuse me. A lot of misses. Missed the coyote, missed the red fox. Got those 2 possums. Nothing to, go bragging about. But at least we're seeing some action. It could be worse. So, have a great week, folks, and we'll get you in the next one.